top 10 of some of the major news locally, regionally, and around the world from the week that was from July 21 to 27th. Welcome, I'm Tamar McHale. Number 1, U.S. President Joe Biden announced in a statement he would be dropping out of the U.S. presidential race. Then later endorsed his current VP Kamala Harris to be the presidential nominee for the Democrats. He then later, in an address to the nation in the week, declared that it was time to pass the torch to a younger generation.
So I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation. It's the best way to unite our nation. You know, there is a time and a place for long years of experience in public life. There's also a time and a place for new voices, fresh voices, yes, younger voices.
Number 2, the 2024 Paris Olympics got started with an opening ceremony on the River Seine that was drenched with rain. It also saw the return to the big stage of international singer Celine Dion, who has been battling major health issues the past few years. The opening ceremony, however, has also drawn some controversy, as there are some who say that a performance featuring drag queens and dancers was actually mocking the interpretation of Jesus and his disciples at the Last Supper that was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Number 3, in Jamaica, the police intercepted a major planned money heist targeted for the armored beryllium truck, which regularly transports millions of dollars. The operation saw a shootout right at the seaside in Negril, Westmoreland, which resulted in 5 gunmen being shot and 4 dead.
This operation was part of our ongoing efforts to deter the activities of criminal organizations and ensure the safety and security of our citizens.
Number 4, also in Jamaica, residents were caught off guard Friday evening by what some are describing as a freak storm due to sudden strong winds, heavy rains, lightning, and resulting power outages. The authorities say that the correct term is a squall line, which is a group of storms arranged in a line, often resulting in squalls of high winds, rains, and more. Number 5, Trinidad and Tobago reports sudden surge in dengue cases. According to the Ministry of Health, there were 58 fresh new cases in the past week, which overall resulted in over 450 cases on the Twin Island Republic. And number 6, back with news from the Olympics, officials have deeply apologized for announcing South Korean athletes as North Korean during the Paris opening ceremony on Friday. Number 7, over in Kenya, protest actions continued last week. The protest, which began last month due to a proposed finance bill which included controversial tax increases, which was later withdrawn by President William Ruto, continued because residents are saying that they are displeased with how the police handled the situation and police brutality that they faced. Number 8, back in the US, the Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheetah resigned amid major scrutiny by Congress and elsewhere regarding security lapses following the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump.
And you don't know when the information will be released publicly. Ms. Cheadle, you said that the buck stops with me, and I agree. I don't think you should resign. I think you should have been fired. Ma'am, you are a DEI horror story.
Speaking of the U.S., number 9 on the list is that American athlete Noah Lyles has irked many Jamaicans due to him continuing to describe himself as the fastest man in the world.
What's up, Team USA? This is Noah Lyles, fastest man in the world.
According to him, that is because he won the 100-meter and 200-meter titles at the last World Championships. However, that has not gone down well with Jamaicans, who contend that the fastest man in the world is still Usain Bolt because he still has the world records in the 100-meter and 200 meters. In addition, they note that the fastest man this year is not Noah Lyles, but actually Kishane Thompson, another Jamaican. And rounding off the top 10 with a sweet feel-good story out of England, an elderly woman recently celebrated her 110th birthday. Hilda Leggett was originally born in Finsbury, London in 1914, 2 weeks before the First World War. She now lives in Bristol at a care facility and shared her secret to living a long life. Here's that clip courtesy of the BBC.
How do you think you've managed to live so long?
Don't know. Strong-willed, I suppose.
Strong-willed.
Strong-willed.
Well, those are just top 10 of some of our major stories locally, regionally, and around the world in the week that was from July 21 to 27th. Be sure to tune in to the Trailblazers with Tamara TV on YouTube for daily news updates, features, and other content. In addition to our flagship show, The Trailblazers with Tamara McHale. Thanks for watching.